All right, we have head coach Xeni Barakos-Yoder and Hana, Cicerelle, and TJ Jefferis. Coach, if you could open it up with a statement about the game, and then we'll open it up to the floor for questions.
Sure. So today we talked a lot about coming out and playing a full game. Last week when we had the matchup, I don't feel like we played at our best. So we just worked a lot on focus. You know, the girls are done with finals. Team was more focused, and we could worry about just the game. So I thought that we played an excellent first half, and second half was a little bit of who's more tired, I think, and we were able to get it done, and I'm very excited about that.
Coach, Coach Cook said that when they were making their run and they scored like 3-4 goals, he said, I credit East Stroudsburg for putting their foot in the sand and stopping that momentum. What do you think the key was to stopping their momentum in the second half when it looked like they were mounting a comeback?
Well, Krista was doing an excellent job on the draw, so we could secure a little bit more of containing the ball. But I think the credit's got to go to the defense. Our defense has played so well all year with lots of changes. We've had a lot of loss back there. We lost Kaylee Pravivka in our IEP game this year, and we've had other girls that were able to step up and replace her. We started somebody who's never started a game today, someone who is a freshman, comes with great energy, Chelsea Alley. And again, she brought the energy today. She had tons of ground balls. Tatiana was excellent as always. And I think it's got to go to the defense on this one.
Both TJ and Hannah, the first two games against Mercyhurst this year were very low scoring in general. And you can check in on this too. What did you guys do differently in those first 20 minutes or so to really jump ahead early?
I think that we scored early, and then we used that fire and we kept going, and we didn't stop. When we bring it in, we tell each other not to stop all the time. Like we don't want to let up, because every team we're going to play from here on out has the ability to come back on us. So we've really actually had a good day on attack, and it came through today.
And I think we also told ourselves, like, it was a new tournament, so we just told ourselves we're going to be a new team. And I think we were a brand new team today, and it really helped us out to win.
And what you did in the second half to withstand that push again. Both of you had a few goals to really stop runs that they were trying to make, never let them get quite close enough.
You know, the first time we played them, we didn't have too much presence from these two scoring, or Emma actually, and we knew that today that had to be different, as the three starting midfielders are a large majority of our scoring attack, as well as a big part of our defense. So really, you know, we had a lot of talks this week, and the four of us, and I was like, you got to turn it on, and they did today. So I think these two and Emma just played outstanding. You know, we've got two starting seniors on the midfield that don't want to be done, and they want to keep playing, and they've worked really hard, and are huge impacts on our program, and they showed up today. So.
Another very familiar opponent on Sunday, right back at this venue. Got them the first time, they got us the second time. What do you do to be ready for them on Sunday?
We're going to rest. We're going to rest. It's been a long season. You know, we've had a few injuries, like I said, along the way. The most important thing is to rest and reset. And, you know, it's always a battle between these two teams. You know, so much respect for Ginny and the program that she's built here. And, you know, we're trying to climb that ladder and build the same sort of thing up at ESU, but you probably could call this our second home, honestly. It should be Westchester East Stroudsburg University Field, maybe, because we play probably just as many home games, you know, as we do here. So just get out, you know, it's a different surface, but now we're used to it. We've played on it a lot just in the last 2 weeks. Come in, reset, rest, and come ready to go.
Coach, you're starting to build that program reputation of going to the Final Four. Do you talk to this year's group about that, or do you try to keep all the years separate and all the groups separate and not try to put any pressure on them to try to get back to where you were last year? Now you're just one more game away.
In the beginning we talk about it. We try not to talk about it while it's happening, and now that it's reoccurring, it's probably all that we're going to talk about. So we try not to, you know, the freshmen coming in and building the culture of excellence, you want to know that this is what we do. You know, this is how we motivate each other. This is the goal. You know, so again, last weekend didn't go as we wanted, but this weekend can. And I think that now that we're here and we're one game away, that's got to be the mindset. And you know, we're really back where we were just last year. So all cards are on the table, and I think yeah, we got to just go out there and play, and that's the expectation. I think that they would agree. You know, as upperclassmen on the team, this is what we do now.
as far as today, how did you feel as far as the team went up like 7-1, and then Mercyhurst came back? Did you feel the team really responded really well about containing them and holding them taking the lead?
I think that we did stop. We allowed them to come back, and then we were like, absolutely not. They're not taking this game from us. Like at this point, we are playing for our seniors, and we don't want them to leave. And we have, realistically, there are 2 games until the biggest game of our lives potentially, and every game we play from here on out has to be our best game. And we're not gonna do, like, we're gonna do everything we can to get there. Like, I'm laying everything out on the field every game, and so are each and every one of my teammates. Like, we're not gonna let anyone take it from us if we can.
4 goals this afternoon. How do you feel about that?
Well, I haven't really been a presence on the field these past few weeks, and me and my other teammate Shannon Dent, we said no more. Like, we are gonna contribute to this team today. And it really feels good to be back and contributing. I just needed to start a fire inside me again.
What's it like to charge through the line like that? You see to take the ball, you just go right down the field to score. I mean, what's that like?
I always say I'm really not that good at lacrosse. I'm just fast and can beat people like when I have the ball. So when I get the ball, I just run as fast as I can because that's really what I'm best at, is running.
Good. I disagree. She's very good at a lot of
Yes.
7 points today. You must be good at scoring as well.
Yeah, for this game.
Well, I will just say, like, Hana, I think, is one of the players, like, very young to the game. She only started playing her freshman year in high school, and to watch Hana evolve into the player that she is, right? Like, we've taught Emma a lot, but she's also the most open to learning, because unlike most of the girls who've had a stick in their hand their whole life, teaches the same way. She only picked it up late, and I think that it's so great to see how much of an impact, and they're peaking now. You know, and maybe it's other girls who've played their whole lives, like, you get to a point and I'm not sure how much they're going to progress, or, you know, and that depends on coachability and all that, but these 2 are some of the most coachable girls on our team, and they're so young to the sport, so they've just grown, and it's amazing. They're not tired of lacrosse. They want more of lacrosse, and I think that speaks volumes to both their characters and their impacts on the team.
Our question for you at the end. I'm just trying to be framed up here in the shot. Tell me, 4 goals for you? Is that correct? Your thoughts on that?
It was just good to contribute because last game, Coach was kind of mad at us in the championship. We didn't score at all, so I just kept that in the back of my head. Like, I'm the leader on this team, and I just want to provide for my team. And I felt I just had to do what I had to do, and I just scored 4 goals and had to beat Mercyhurst.
Tell me, as far as your thoughts going into Sunday's contest.
More than excited. We're ready to go to Michigan. Well, we're ready to win first, and then we're ready to go to Michigan. And we're ready to just take back what we could have won last weekend.
I'm good.
Cool.
Thanks.